Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today because we're about to tackle a project that's close to my heart, transforming those blank living room walls from blah to beautiful. You know how much I love finding the heart of a space, and for me, it's often about the little details that make a house a home. And what better way to add warmth and personality than with some inspired wall decor? Whether you're drawn to cozy farmhouse charm like me, or something a little more modern, I've got 10 design ideas that are sure to spark your creativity. So grab a glass of sweet tea and let's get started. Now y'all know I love a good gallery wall. It's one of those design elements that can truly transform a space, making it feel more personal and inviting. It's such a beautiful way to showcase your family's story and create a focal point in your living room. Each photo, each piece of art, tells a part of your journey, making your home uniquely yours. The key is to mix and match different frame sizes and patterns, but keep it cohesive with a common element like color or finish. This way, even with a variety of pieces, your gallery wall will look thoughtfully curated. Think weathered wood with black and white photos for a farmhouse feel, which adds a touch of rustic charm and nostalgia, or sleek metallics and bold prints for a modern touch, giving your space a contemporary and stylish vibe. Don't be afraid to include a mix of family photos, artwork that speaks to you, and even some vintage finds. These elements add layers of interest and personality to your wall. And here's a little trick. Try laying everything out on the floor first to get a feel for the arrangement before you start hammering nails. This method helps you visualize the final look without committing right away. You can even trace the frames on craft paper and tape them to the wall to play with the layout. This step ensures that you get the perfect arrangement without any guesswork. Oh, and for a more flexible option, consider incorporating floating shelves into your gallery wall. They add dimension and allow for easy updates. They're perfect for displaying smaller items and allow you to easily swap things out as your style evolves. This way, your gallery wall can grow and change with you, reflecting new memories and interests over time. Sometimes all you need is one stunning piece to make a big impact. A large-scale artwork or framed print can instantly elevate your living room and create a sense of drama. Think about what speaks to your soul. Maybe it's a breathtaking landscape photograph, a vibrant abstract painting, or even a vintage map that tells a story. When choosing your statement piece, consider the overall style of your living room. A modern farmhouse might call for a botanical print or a rustic metal sculpture, while a minimalist space might benefit from a bold geometric design. The placement of your statement piece is key. Center it above your sofa, fireplace, or a console table to create a natural focal point. And don't be afraid to go big. A large-scale piece can actually make a room feel larger and more open. Y'all, mirrors are a designer's secret weapon. They are versatile, stylish, and can transform any room in an instant. Not only do they add a touch of elegance, but they also bounce light around the room, making it feel brighter and more spacious. This is especially useful in rooms that lack natural light. For a classic look, try a large framed mirror with an ornate or antique finish. These mirrors can serve as statement pieces and add a touch of timeless charm to your decor. Hang it above a fireplace mantle or a console table to create a sense of grandeur. This placement not only enhances the room's aesthetics, but also draws the eye upward, making the space feel taller. Round mirrors are having a moment right now, and for good reason. They break up the straight lines of furniture and architecture, adding a soft, organic touch to any space. The gentle curves of round mirrors can make a room feel more inviting and cozy. Try grouping a few different sizes together for a modern, eclectic vibe. This arrangement can create a dynamic focal point and add visual interest to your walls. If you're short on natural light, consider placing a mirror opposite a window to reflect the sunshine and brighten up the room. This trick can make even the darkest corners feel light and airy. Mirrors are also a great way to create the illusion of depth, especially in smaller spaces. By reflecting the room, they can make a small area feel much larger and more open. Just be mindful of what the mirror reflects and make sure it's something you want to see double. A well-placed mirror can enhance your decor, but a poorly placed one can highlight clutter or unwanted views. Now, who doesn't love a little organization with their style? Floating shelves are one of my favorite ways to add both storage and personality to a living room. Whether you prefer the warmth of wood, the sleekness of glass, or the industrial vibe of metal, there's a floating shelf style to suit every taste. Use them to display your favorite books, decorative objects, or even small plants. I love to mix and match different heights and depths to create visual interest. Floating shelves are also a great way to break up a large blank wall. Try installing a series of shelves above a sofa or console table to create a mini gallery wall. And don't be afraid to get creative with the styling. Layer in some family photos, vintage finds, or even a small piece of artwork to make it your own. An accent wall is a fantastic way to add depth and personality to your living room without overwhelming the space. If you're feeling bold, go for a deep, saturated color like navy blue emerald green or even a rich charcoal gray. These hues create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. For a touch of whimsy and pattern, consider wallpaper. I'm loving the look of botanical prints, geometric patterns, and even textured grass cloth wallpaper. Peel and stick wallpaper is a great option if you're renting or like to change things up frequently. It's easy to apply and remove, making it a low-commitment way to experiment with different looks. When choosing an accent wall, think about the focal point of the room. You might highlight the wall behind your sofa fireplace, or even the wall with the most architectural interest. One of the easiest ways to add character and charm to a new build is by incorporating architectural details like wall panels and molding. These elements can transform a plain room into a space that feels custom and thoughtfully designed. Beadboard is a classic choice that instantly adds a touch of cottage charm. Its vertical lines draw the eye upward, creating a sense of height and openness. You can use it to create a half wall, a full wall accent, or even just as a decorative element above a fireplace mantle. This versatility makes beadboard a popular option for various design styles. Board and batten is another timeless option that adds dimension and visual interest. The combination of wide and narrow boards creates a rhythmic pattern that can enhance any room. I love the look of vertical batten strips, which can make a room feel taller and more spacious. This technique is especially effective in rooms with lower ceilings. For a more modern look, try using clean-lined molding to create geometric patterns on your walls. These patterns can add a contemporary flair and make a bold statement. Paint the molding a contrasting color for a bold and graphic statement. This approach can highlight the architectural details and add a dynamic visual element to your space. Don't be afraid to get creative with paint. Experimenting with different colors and techniques can result in a truly unique and personalized look. You can use different shades of the same color to create a subtle ombre effect, or go for a two-toned look with a contrasting chair rail. These techniques can add depth and interest to your walls, making them a focal point in the room. Wall sconces are like jewelry for your walls. They add a touch of elegance and provide ambient lighting that's perfect for setting a cozy mood. Whether you prefer modern, antique, or industrial-style sconces, there's a design out there to complement your living room's aesthetic. Place sconces on either side of a fireplace, a piece of artwork, or even a mirror to create a layered lighting effect. For a touch of drama, try installing a pair of sconces with adjustable arms so you can direct the light where you need it most. And, oh, don't forget about plug-in sconces. They're a great option if you're renting or don't want to mess with electrical wiring. Adding texture is one of my favorite ways to make a space feel warm and inviting. And what better way to do that than with fabric and textiles? Try hanging a woven macrame wall hanging for a touch of bohemian flair, or drape a beautiful piece of fabric over a curtain rod for a soft and romantic look. For a more modern take on textile art, consider framing a piece of vintage fabric or a beautiful scarf. If you're feeling crafty, you can even create your own textile art using an embroidery hoop and some colorful yarn. Remember, the key is to choose fabrics and textiles that complement your living room's color palette and overall style. Y'all, there's just something about bringing a touch of nature indoors that makes a space feel more alive. Wall planters are a great way to add a touch of greenery to your living room. Choose cascading plants like pothos or spider plants for a dramatic effect. For a unique and low-maintenance option, try creating a framed moss wall. Moss is naturally preserved, so it doesn't require any watering or sunlight. If you're feeling ambitious, you can even create a vertical garden using a system of wall-mounted planters. Herbs, succulents, and even small leafy greens can thrive indoors with the right care. Not only do plants add beauty to your space, but they also help purify the air and create a sense of tranquility. Let's face it, in this day and age, most of us have a TV in our living rooms, but that doesn't mean it has to be the focal point. One way to seamlessly integrate your TV into your decor is to surround it with framed artwork. This will help it blend in with the rest of your wall decor and create a more cohesive look. Another option is to use a photo frame TV, like the Samsung frame. These TVs display artwork when not in use, so they look like a beautiful piece of art on your wall. If you have a built-in entertainment center, consider painting the back wall a dark color to help the TV recede. And don't forget about the power of plants. Placing a few plants around your TV can help soften its hard edges and create a more inviting atmosphere. Well, friends, I hope you feel inspired to tackle your own living room wall transformations. Remember, it's all about adding those personal touches that make a house a home. Don't be afraid to experiment with different ideas, mix and match styles, and most importantly, have fun with it. If you try any of these ideas, be sure to share your photos with me over on Instagram. I love seeing your creativity come to life. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more design inspiration and DIY projects. Happy decorating!